Namaste and a good morning from Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport Terminal 3. Good morning from Delhi, flying the new Air India A320neo today, and this time flying internationally, flying to Bangkok today. But what I'm impressed about here is this huge window when I came up. It's huge. It's great for plane spotting, and it's great for seeing planes outside. And so really curious to see what Air India's new A320neo business class has to offer. So I'm going to fly all the way to Bangkok today. So let's do this. Let's go. This is so annoying that the Air India lounge is currently shut and I'm flying business class. So now I'm going to head over to the NCAM lounge, which is right over there, as you can see. So it's over there in the back over there. So let's go to the NCAM lounge and have a closer look at the international side. So I've already shown you the domestic lounge prior in my previous videos. So now we're going to check out the international lounge. So and welcome to the NCAM lounge at Delhi IGI Airport Terminal 3. I've already showed you the NCAM lounge in the domestic departure concourse, and this is the second one in the international departures, which is bigger in terms of seating capacity, the buffet spread, and the fully stocked bar, which contains a variety of drinks from soft drinks to alcoholic beverages. One thing which I like about this lounge is the cleanliness and the organization, which is very good considering that a majority of the crowd at the international concourse is in here. So now it's early in the morning, so I'm having some light breakfast over here, some bread along with some chole for right now. So it's fine, it looks delicious. So the NCAM lounge offers a very good buffet, so can't wait to try out what their light breakfast looks like. Cheers guys. So there she is, the Airbus A320neo, which is going to take me to Bangkok today as AI355. So and welcome on board this brand new Airbus A320neo of Air India, and by the first look I can already see that this is going to be something different. But before I introduce this product to you, let's have a look at the cabin layout. The first two rows are dedicated to the new business class with 8 seats in total in a 2-2 configuration. Overall, the economy and the premium economy look identical due to the identical seat colors, but the business class colors look gorgeous and give a very premium feel. On this ride I was seated on one Foxtrot. Now the first thing which I will point out is that the cabin configuration is just like all the ex-Vistara A320neo configuration, with the first 2 rows of business class in a 2-2 configuration, the following 4 rows in premium economy and the remaining rows in economy class, both in a 3-3 configuration, along with the same type of seats with respect to each cabin, with just the adjustable headrests, priority services and a bit more legroom being the highlighted difference between economy and premium economy class. For this flight I was seated on 1F, which I booked particularly for on this flight to actually be able to differentiate between their old and new business class, as well as my Vistara A320neo business class ride, as on both of these flights I was seated on one Foxtrot. Secondly, compared to the older Air India Airbus A320 layout, the new business class takes the first 2 rows, whereas the older business class takes the first 3 rows, hence making the new business class smaller than the previous product by 4 seats out of 12, which results in 8 seats remaining. One advantage of the new business class is that the first row offers the same legroom as the ex-Vistara A320neo first row, which is more than the previous product, and also the newer A320neo feature a 3-class configuration with their new premium economy in the following 4 rows with some more benefits, but the older aircraft feature a two-class configuration with the first 3 rows of business class and the remaining aircraft in economy class. Another difference is that Air India used the X Vistara seats on their new business class, with only the colors being different, making it different from the older business class product. And lastly, the seat measurements are exactly the same as compared with all 3 cabins that Air India has currently, which includes the seat width, the seat pitch and the seat recline. So, and welcome on board Air India's brand new A320neo, and this is what the new business class looks like, which comes in a 2-2 configuration with a pillow and a blanket and this beautiful finishing embracing the new colors. It's a recliner seat and I found the seat to be really nice and very comfortable and spacious as well. Now talking about the seat, so this is what the seat padding looks like, which is super comfortable. Even in the bulkhead seat, the legroom is fairly good, and between both the seats are the armrests and some amount of space. Headrests are adjustable, and right over here are the seat controls for the seat recline and the leg rest underneath, which is very comfortable. Underneath the middle armrest is a little storage area with a USB port and a universal power outlet on the side. Underneath the other armrest is the tray table, which has a device holder for added convenience, and the table is also foldable and extendable. This is the regular seat pocket content, with everything being new now, including the new menu cards, which look very nice. The menu contained 4 choices for the appetizer and 4 choices for the main course, 2 veg and 2 non-veg, along with choices for soft drinks and coffee and tea, of course. Bottles of water were handed out prior to departure, and soon after the crew offered welcome drinks along with hot and cold towels, and they even took out orders for breakfast prior to departure. And of course, like every other aircraft, there were separate reading lights and personal hairbands for each seat. Boarding completed, and a few minutes later we pushed back and taxied for an on-time departure towards runway 29 right, one of the 4 runways at Delhi IJ Airport. And now soon after that beautiful departure, it was then time for breakfast, as the crew laid down the nice tablecloth onto my tray table, which gave a very premium feel, and then the meal itself arrived. After the main course, we were served bread from a bread basket with a good variety of breads. I chose a round bread with butter. For the main course, I chose the aloo panchphoron sabzi, a flavored potato curry tempered with 5 spices served with cottage cheese stuffed grilled flatbread, seasoned bean sprouts, corn and cheese cutlet and pickle, along with fresh sliced fruits as the appetizer, as well as bircher muesli with exotic diced fruits and toasted nuts along with water. The presentation was neat and organized. One cool thing to notice was the brand new ceramic cutlery embracing the new Air India livery, which looked beautiful. And the food was a bit spicy, but overall full of good Indian flavors. And after that juice, it was then time to explore the rest of the aircraft, starting with their premium economy class, which comes in a 3-3 configuration with 24 seats in total. It's more like economy plus than premium economy on their A320neo, with some benefits like headrests, extra legroom, menu cards, priority services and more. And then 132 seats in a 3-3 configuration complete the Airbus A320 in economy class with a nice seat padding and offer a basic product with decent legroom and a unique device holder for added convenience. VistaStream, Air India's in-flight entertainment app, is available for all passengers free of charge. And I'm sure by now you all must be wondering, what is VistaStream? So this is what it looks like, with a good variety of content to watch. Basically the same concept like Vistara's Vistara World, though I stand by my statement. I like to have a screen in front of me and not use my phone and don't waste my battery. And guess what guys, the seat next to me in this flight is empty. I have more privacy and more space. I have 2 full seats with me for business class. And this is how the second row looks like in business class, which offers additional footrests which are not there at the first row and has about the same legroom as the first row, and each seat is also equipped with coat hooks on the side. Here's a look at the business class lavatory. which was clean and checked frequently by the crew. However, there were no extra amenities provided in the lavatory. And then we were offered drinks as we were cruising over the Pacific Ocean. To have a cappuccino?
A cappuccino, certainly. I prepare cappuccino for you. That's enough.
And soon after my coffee arrived, I went for a nice hot cappuccino which was delicious, and as soon as I finished that cup, we had then started our descent into Bangkok Suvarnabhumi airport. So now on to the summary. So what did you think? Apart from the new gorgeous colors that beautify the new business class as the first impression, and the new branding which was all over the place, the service was incredible, the crew was friendly and enthusiastic, the food, like my previous Air India flights, was delicious. So overall I had a very fun and relaxing experience. So let me know what you think of the new Air India, and I'll see you again soon. And with all the goodwill and humanities, I hope Air India makes it this time.